Antwerp in Belgium. He has a broad range of chicken breeds, as you might see in the background. So let me take you on the tour. So we're here in the basement. This is where Patrick keeps his eggs. Over here we have the eggs of the Andalusians, the eggs of the Orpingtons, some eggs of the Serama, and these are the eggs from the New Hampshires. So Patrick tells me he usually uses the eggs that are the biggest, like this egg. For the incubation, prefers the bigger eggs instead of the smaller ones. He believes the humidity is around 40% and the temperature is between 10 to 15 degrees. He also makes sure that the eggs are only or maximally 10 days old. So he turns the eggs 2 times a day, in the morning and in the evening. And it's like this. So it's about 180 degrees. At home I prefer to tilt the eggs over an angle of 90 degrees. But this is his method. Yeah, when you're collecting hatching eggs, you always need to make sure that the most pointy side of the egg is pointed downwards, because the air chamber is at the dull end. So now we are here in the chamber with the incubators. Both the incubators are from Araucana. He has a King Suro Max 20. So it has a capacity of 20 eggs. Over here we have some Serama eggs. Also some Orpingtons and New Hampshires. So it's now day 18. This means that you need to stop the turning devices. With the King Suro we have this device over here. So the whole incubator hangs on the turning device. It rotates during the whole day. And every 2 hours you have a complete 90 degrees turn. Over here in this, the Araucana Pro 20, the turning device is a little bit different. So here it's the floor that's moving to the left and the right. And the eggs are stationed in holes in the floor. So the position of the egg stays the same, but because of the fact that the floor is moving to the left or the right, they turn. In both incubators, the humidity and the temperature is controlled automatically. So now it's day 18, it's 37 degrees Celsius, whilst before it was 37.5 degrees Celsius. And the humidity went up from 50% to 60% in this incubator, and in the other incubator it's 65%. So now we'll have to wait until day 21 to see what the results are. So when the chicks hatch, they move to the barn over here. And this is actually a greenhouse for growing lettuce. But as you can see, it works very well for keeping chicks. He also uses the same heat plates and the same drinkers as I do. And these are New Hampshires, and I believe 1 Orpington over here. They are now 2.5 weeks old. So over here we have the second cage with some buff Orpingtons and 2 Andalusians. One already has the typical blue laced color, as you can see. It's probably a rooster. And the other one is a splash. It's the same setup, So again we have a greenhouse normally meant to grow some lettuce in, but it works perfectly for rearing chicks. A heat plate, a drinker on the heat plate. Here's the feeding dish. When the chicks are 6 weeks old, they move over here. This is a very basic setup. We have a wire, some bricks to keep the wire in place. We still have a heat plate. So these chicks are 6 weeks old. They are supposed to be some sort of double laced or multiple laced partridge, or duckwing as they say in English. So in the pen over here we have the chickens that have without a rooster. So there are approximately 15 chickens, only hens in this pen. But they're all hiding right now because it's exceptionally hot today, especially for this time of the year. We have some poule de Bresse. Some Leghorns Exchequer. Some Emrock, some Australorps, and I believe there is also a Barnevelder, and she's 10 years old. This is a 10-year-old Australorp. Then over here we have the New Hampshires. They are kept separately because here the goal is to collect some pure eggs, I would say. also still has one Semani. As you see, she just got away. And over here we have my favorite, at least from his scoop. Those are the blue Andalusians, the blue laced Andalusians. The quality of these ones are very good, or is very good. And I especially like the rooster. And these are also the only chickens Patrick bought, because usually he starts with hatching eggs. So he starts from chicks, and then he selects them himself. But the original breeder of the Andalusians, doesn't sell hatching eggs. So in this case he had no choice but starting from adult chickens. Next to them we have a couple of Seramas. And two Bessets. Least, we have the buff Orpingtons. Now I'm in the Orpington pen. As you can see, Patrick has two roosters, and this is to maximize the odds of having 100% fertility in his hatching eggs, and it seems to work. that was a visit at Patrick's place. Can somebody guess which breed is Patrick's favorite? And let me give you a quick update on the incubator. Today it's day 19, so actually the day after the visit. And some of the eggs already cracked. As you can see, this egg over here, over here there's also one that's cracked. The humidity is starting to get up a little bit, but now I need to make sure that I place a divider over here, and maybe on this side too, and maybe a divider to separate the chicks so I know who are the parents. And I also need to replace the incubator so they don't wake us up at night, because now they are upstairs, so I'm going to put them downstairs. Temperature is now 37.8 degrees Celsius. I'm going to lower it to 37.5 degrees Celsius. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!